I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and this is my mom, Ingrid Turner.
Hi.
Hi. Mom is my special guest today for sure because she's going to show us how she makes her special roasted potatoes. Now you're probably wondering why we have a saucepan here. Because Mom boils them first.
Yes.
Then she has a trick. So this is her trick. Don't tell anybody. Okay, we have what, 7, 8 potatoes here?
Yes.
Okay, the bigger ones are sliced in half, chopped in half, and the full ones are about that size. So we have 7 or 8 of those. That's going to feed 3 of us tonight. Okay?
And a few left over for breakfast.
I hope so. That's the plan. We're making an awesome mushroom crusted pork loin roast with mushroom dust. It's in the oven right now. Make sure you check out that show. It's going to be ridiculously good. Okay, first things first. Salt in the water.
Yes.
About that much water in the pot, just barely covering them.
Yes.
And on here. Now, you're going to bring this up to a boil.
Correct. And I'm going to boil them until they are just almost cooked.
Almost cooked. So a knife almost goes to the middle.
Right.
Okay. And then we'll tell them the rest of it then.
Oh, we will keep the secret.
We're going to keep the secret till then.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so this is going to come up to a boil. As soon as you see it boiling, bring it down to a simmer. It doesn't need to be like beating these potatoes up in there.
That's not even good to do that.
You want to let it just simmer. Let them just chill out in there, like it's
a
a
nice
hot
bath.
Exactly. So we're gonna put that up to the boil. Bring it down to a simmer. Cook them until they're almost all the way knife tender.
Yes.
Okay, that's what your job is. We'll see you guys when that happens. Okay. So Mom just checked her potatoes to make sure that they were almost knife tender. She used a nice sharp knife, and we drained the water out of here. Now what, Mommy?
Now you have to do this for me.
Okay.
Keep the lid on and give this a good shake.
Okay. Are you putting anything in there with it first?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. So this is Mom's secret thing. These are my favorite potatoes that my mom makes, and they're kind of fluffy on the outside. And then when you put them in the oven and broil them, they become all crunchy with the fluffy stuff. It's just wrong, and you can't figure out how she did this. So this is how she does it. These potatoes are perfect. Give it a good shake in here.
Yeah.
Kind of messing them up a little bit on the outside, screwing it all up.
Makes all the edges all soft and fluffy. Okay, that's awesome.
Is that good?
Awesome.
There. That's what you're looking for. Just a little bit messy.
Right. So now I take. Oh, could you spray this
Absolutely.
cookie sheet for me?
Yes, ma'am.
I take each cookie. I take each potato and just roll them in a little bit of butter.
Oh, you do them separate?
Yes.
You're so fruitful.
I like control.
I see that. You could have just put it all in the pot.
I know.
But she doesn't want to.
That's me.
It's okay. And then we season it all at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I season them all at the end. I just give them a little.
Okay, so rinse and repeat. What Mom is doing here, she has probably about 2 tablespoons of butter here waiting, and about maybe a tablespoon of bacon fat that we have. You might need a little bit more.
I might.
Okay.
I like to have them with the flat side up first, and then halfway through broiling them, I turn them over.
Oh, do you?
The outside gets nice and brown.
Well, lucky you, I just crisped up some bacon. We got some fresh bacon fat here.
Okay. Great.
Now, alongside our pork loin roast, we're also doing these stuffed portobello mushroom caps. They're bacon stuffed portobello mushrooms. Check out that recipe. You're going to love that too. And for dessert, we're making cheesecake flavored ice cream cake. Half of it is strawberry and the other half is Mounds flavor, like Mounds chocolate bar with the chocolate, the coconut, and the almonds. How awesome does that sound? These look gorgeous. And they all look fluffy. Now check this out. This is how Mom does it. See how they're all kind of like messy and roughed up on the edge? This is the key to delicious potatoes.
Yes. Then we'll season them nicely. In fact, you could start putting some salt and pepper on them.
Well, I figured I'd wait until you have them all out here.
Okay.
I don't want to do them all separate.
Now, we'll give them a little coating of pepper and salt. Can you do that?
Yep, that's what I'm coming to do. Freshly cracked black pepper, nice coarse grain.
Yes, a little bit of salt.
Lovely. A little bit of salt. I like these little grinders. I use a little bit more salt when I use the grinders because they're not quite as, I know it sounds crazy, not quite as salty as that iodized salt that we get.
A little bit of cayenne pepper.
A dusting of cayenne because it's nice and spicy.
When I turn them over, we do the seasoning all over again.
So leave them out. Don't be mad at yourself that you put them all away.
And a little bit of paprika just for color.
Now this is paprika that's not smoked. This is not hot either. It's just mostly for color.
Yeah, just
it's more fun.
Pretty.
It does look pretty. Oh, mommy, I love these. Okay, now what?
They're going to go under the broiler until this side is brownish.
They're going to go in the broiler because they're already cooked through.
Yeah. So just before you're ready to serve your meat, you have everything ready. The whole process of browning this will only take about 10 minutes. So I leave it right to the end. After 5 minutes, I turn them over, put a little extra butter on, re-season if it needs it, and then we're done. They're nice and crispy on the outside and just so delicious.
They look awesome. There you go. That's what they're going to look like. And into the oven they go. For how long, Mommy?
Let's say 5 minutes on this side.
Potatoes are ready to be flipped. Boy, they look nice. I'm going to leave that on broil to make sure it stays hot.
This side is just nice and golden brown.
Wait, we'll show them. Golden brown and delicious and lovely. Flipping them over again.
Steaming. Hot.
And now you're going to use one of those basting brushes?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to start?
Well, you do that and I'll do the spices.
Okay.
Okay? We'll stick with the same. We'll do the same spices on the other side. Paprika, salt, pepper, and some cayenne. Yum! Oh, I can't wait. It's all going to be so tasty this evening.
Oh, it's good.
These look awesome. Mmm. Yes, you do like control over everything. I want to control the butter. Ooh, they look good. Get that baby. Love it.
Miss any of this good stuff we have mixed up in here.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, pepper.
It's all yours. Just a little bit of cayenne on this side,
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
don't have them too hot.
Salt.
Oh, look at that.
Mm.
Oh.
All the paprika you want because this is what makes it pretty.
Paprika is great. Usually when I use this particular one, I get gobs of paprika.
Oh,
Lots of it.
really? And a light sprinkle. Those will be yours. How do I know she's going to say that? Those are yours. Enjoy. Okay, back in the oven for another 10 minutes on this side.
All right, probably 8 minutes, but we'll say 10 to start with.
10 more minutes and they'll be done. All right. Okay, our potatoes are done.
Oh, look at that.
Golden, crusty deliciousness.
All crunchy on the outside and beautifully cooked inside.
Thank me later that Mom gave you this recipe. Really? These are my favorite. She could make these every day for me. And you know what? She had secrets today that I learned that she's never told me. So I'm glad we did these on camera. Ha! She couldn't chintz me. Okay, we're gonna try these on our plate. Okay, we're gonna try one here for you. What one do you want to try?
Oh,
This one. That's the one.
All right.
I'm gonna move this up here for a minute.
All right.
I'll show that to you again in a second. And we're gonna taste test this. Oh, they're my fave. Now, if you want to put that pork juice on this, when we slice up our pork in a second, you have to make sure you check that out to go see what that tastes like, because it's gonna be the bomb.
Or a little bit of butter.
Oh, a little bit of butter. Or a little bit of that pork juice from your roasting pan. Oh, it has such a nice crust on the outside.
Yeah, it's really and it's so fast because all you really have to do is just boil the potatoes and throw them back in the oven for a few minutes when everything else is ready.
I'm in heaven. I love these. Oh my gosh.
Lovely.
My favorite potatoes on the planet.
Lovely, Kim.
My mom's pan roasted potatoes like this. Unreal. The outside crust, all the spices fall in those little fluffy crevices that we made with the bacon fat and the butter you put on them, and it's so nice. And you know what? They're nice and spicy. Oh, Mom.
For you, baby.
I love you. My mom's the best. Oh my goodness. I want a little bit more of this. There's my mushrooms, so we have to go. Mmm.
Try them. Try this recipe. You'll really enjoy it.
Oh, those are perfect, Mommy. Thank you so much. Anyhow, make sure you check out the rest of this meal. You're going to really enjoy those recipes as well. Make sure you check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E. Like the fan page, facebook.com/Cooking with Kimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/Cooking with Kimberly and youtube.com/Cooking with Kimberly. And my site is cookingwithkimberly.com. That's it, that's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Mom.